Welcome to ENN. I'm Charles Santini.
And I'm Josh Rainer.
Coming up this week,
we got stories about another local landmark closing.
Women's History Month is wrapping up.
And, of course, sports with Casey Cantz.
All this and more coming up next on ENN.
With Charles Santini. John Trainer. And Casey Cantz on sports. And now, ENN News.
On Tuesday, March 28th, Psychology Club presented Life with a Mental Illness. The club brought in the president of the National Alliance of Mental Illness, Susan Vogel. Vogel presented her discussion on her struggle with bipolar disorder. The talk was given in Cooper Hall, Room 101. The goal of the discussion, to bring more awareness of mental health to others. Overall, the Psychology Club believes the event was a success and has to have more group discussions in the future. Look for their events on the activities calendar.
The Highland Center for Faculty Initiative held its annual open house in its new location last Wednesday. The Highland Center is a collaborative effort between all faculty to achieve research and group work. The event was held from 2 until 4:30. It was held in their new location at Miller, Room 8. Their new location features a conference room, work-study areas, and new technology.
Open house just to let the Edinboro faculty know that we have a new location. For a number of years we were over at McNerney, and through the graciousness of the Provost's office and President Pogue, we were able to come over to our new location. And it's more centrally located to the faculty here at Edinboro.
We have a structure of number 4 institutes here at the Highland Center, and we have a bunch of committees that plan different things. And we do a range of events that support faculty research endeavors and interests in teaching and learning. We recently hosted the 14th Annual Evening of Science, where we brought several hundred elementary school students to participate in the...
Beginning April 1st, Edinboro gamers and comic book readers won't have a store to call their own, as the Dragon's Lair just announced its close. ENN's Tad Whistle has more.
For the past 3 years, the Dragon's Lair has been the main venue for Edinboro gamers and collectors. The Meadville Street store stocked cards, sports memorabilia, and even hosted tournaments for its customers.
Well, we had a big in-store gaming area, and so there was a lot of room where people could come in and play, get pop and snacks, and just hang around for as long as they wanted to.
Due to a lack of in-store sales and a flourishing eBay service, owner-operator Herb Kinney decided to close up shop.
The past year, the income wasn't what it was in the 2 years prior, and we started putting things online, like on eBay, and that really blossomed into quite a big deal for us, and we plan on focusing all our attention in that direction now.
Though the Edinboro store is closing, the Dragon's Lair will move online. Through eBay, Herb Kinney will still be selling gaming necessities. He is also a registered eBay trader's assistant, and since the fall has carved out a niche helping others sell their collectibles using the online service.
You can still find the Dragon's Lair at on eBay. That's the name of our eBay store, the Dragon's Lair, and we also have our eBay auctions that are listed under the seller name Dragon Lord K.
The close will be effective March 31st. However, gaming enthusiasts will be able to find some items they need at the Proud Printery, located just 2 doors down from the Dragon's Lair's old location.
This is just another store, in town that's closing. It seems to be kind of happening a lot lately. I mean, what with B-Sides closing a little while ago, the tattoo store closing, and now Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of a shame. I mean, I'm not into tabletop games and the kind of things they play over there, but I've been in there a few times. They have sports cards and everything, and bought a couple comic books there, some Sega Genesis games and stuff like that. And it's just kind of a nice place to have around.
Well, it was actually kind of a hidden treasure because, we went in there a little while ago, me and a couple of friends. One of the best record collections, for sale in town. Mint condition records. I hope there's still some left. I might go check it out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go pick some stuff up, too.
All right, well, we got more news for you coming right up at the break.
Getting around campus and town has never been so easy. Just show your Edinboro student ID card and you can ride the EMTA Edinboro Express Shuttle for free. Whether it's a class across campus or shopping at the other end of town, the Edinboro Express Shuttle can get you there and back safely and quickly. The Express runs Monday through Saturday for your convenience. Pick up a schedule at the UC Center, on board, or check out the EMTA website.
Get on board EMTA.
Are you a graduate student who has an issue that you would like addressed, but you don't know who to take your concern to? That is what the Graduate Student Council is here for. Come to us and we will go to bat for you. For more information, call 814-732-2856 or stop in the graduate office in Reeder Hall. Graduate Student Council goes to bat for the grad student.
The Evening of Science made its way to Macomb Fieldhouse. Our Jessica Nash was there with the coverage.
Over 600 elementary school students from Edinboro and the surrounding areas filed into Macomb Fieldhouse on Monday, March 27th. The children spent the day viewing demonstrations put on by dozens of Edinboro University undergraduate students from the biology, chemistry, physics, and education departments.
This event is called the Evening of Science. Every year we have this event on campus. Basically, as students from the elementary school district and the middle school come here.
This year marks the 14th year for the annual event, which is sponsored by the National Science Foundation and the Highland Center. Both Dr. Pogue and the Dean of Science, Management, and Technology, Dr. Randall, made appearances as well.
Faculty and students of all ages are working here today in this room with, in some cases, maybe their first real science experiment.
This was the first year the event was held at Macomb Fieldhouse. Reporting for ENN, this is Jessica Nash.
Edinboro University recently wrapped up Women's History Month. The Edinboro Nursing Department held an informational session about breast cancer on Wednesday. The event featured students and faculty from the nursing department distributing pamphlets of information to passing students in the UC. There were also demonstrations about self-examination of breasts. Hammett Medical Center provided information for students to take along with them. They discussed the new breast self-exam, which has been proven to be 25% more effective in finding cancer. Women's History Month lasted throughout the month of March and featured events on almost every single day of the month. Earlier in the month, Edinboro featured a high school day in which several busloads of high school students made their way to Edinboro to hear discussions on women's history.
The Beta Biology Honors Club held its meeting this week in Cooper Hall. The DEP held a special presentation for the students in the biology department. Guest speaker presented the missions and goals of the Department of Environmental Protection, which includes preserving the land, air, water, and energy. The presentation also featured alumni who were currently employed by the DEP. Several other topics of the discussion included internships within the department, full-time jobs, and the civil service hiring process. The event was free for all to attend. Check out the activities calendar online for more upcoming biology club meetings.
On Monday, March 27th, Emily Senzabaugh held a speech entitled, "If I Had to Do It Over Again, Tips for Making the Most of Your Graduate School Experience." The forum was held by the Graduate Student Council of Edinboro and took place in the University Center. Students were able to find out from another person's perspective on mistakes made in college. Students could also get an idea of how they might make changes before committing the same mistakes. You know, I've actually been thinking about going to graduate school in a couple years. I want to do something a little bit more with my communications degree.
You know, a lot of people say that. I mean, it's a pretty common thing. Me, on the other hand, I know we're both about to graduate, which is kind of nerve-wracking. Yeah. I got my cap and gown today.
Yeah, I got it yesterday.
We shot on Thursday. So, yeah, we're almost there, and I'm ready to get out. You know,
yeah.
Grad school maybe in a couple years, but I'm ready to just take a plunge and get a job.
Yeah, as much as I'm going to miss it, it's going to be a welcome change.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we got sports coming for you right after the break.
At Norman's Deli and Pizza, each pizza is hand-tossed and made fresh for every order. Whether you like plain cheese, pepperoni, olives, or anchovies, Norman's will be happy to make a pizza that suits you. Norman's offers 2 separate dining areas for your enjoyment and a pool table that can be used free of charge while you wait or eat. Norman's also has an extensive menu from subs and salads to peanut butter and jelly. Norman's Deli and Pizza is locally owned and operated and available for dine-in, delivery, or carry-out. Norman's is located in the College Park Plaza off Darrow Road.
This week's Edinboro concert calendar brought to you by Denny's Bar and Banquet. On Saturday, April 1st, Next of Kin. Tickets are only $3. On Thursday, April 6th, Confederate Railroad. Tickets are $15 in advance or $18 at the door. Friday, April 7th, Poverty Neck Hillbillies. Tickets are $10 in advance or $12 at the door. And Saturday, April 8th, Bareback Jack. Tickets are only $3. All of these bands can be seen at Denny's Bar and Banquet, located on Route 98 in Edinboro. Or check us out online at dennysbarandbanquet.com.
Model United Nations is a great place for people to come together and meet other people. It's also a great place to debate certain issues and learn more about other foreign countries. The Model UN meets every week in the UC. For more information, contact Elaine Gibson at 732-3244.
Hello once again. Welcome to another edition of ENN Sports. Let's dive right into it. The end of March can only mean one thing for sports fans, the beginning of baseball season. Cleveland Indians kick off the 06-07 season with a division battle against the Chicago White Sox this Sunday night. Tribe have had a big offseason with the trade of Coco Crisp and the acquisition of third base prospect Andy Marte. The Tribe's starting rotation is mixed up a little after losing Kevin Millwood, though. But the Indians did pick up Jason Phillips and Paul Byrd to place in the rotation. Other than that, the Tribe will have the same basic formula on offense as they did a year ago, and this year should be a force in the AL Central. The Edinboro softball team were on the road this past week for doubleheader action. The women traveled to Walsh to do battle, and their stay wasn't an enjoyable one. You had a 3-run sixth. The Cavs beat the Scots in the first game 4-3. In the second matchup, the Scots committed 2 costly errors in the bottom of the third that gave Walsh their run, and that's all they needed as they beat the Lady Scots 1-0. Jessica Lindemood pitched the entire game in the losing effort. The Scots dropped to 7-7. They will try to get back on the winning path this weekend as they open PSAC play at home against Indiana at 2 p.m. and then head back on the road on Saturday where they will face Slippery Rock at 1 p.m. And this past Friday at Springfield, Massachusetts hosted the annual Division II All-Star basketball game, Fighting Scots did play a part in it. They sent senior forward Darren Tills to the festivities, and Darren came away with 10 points. He had 1 steal and a 4 of 8 from free throw range. And Darren was the leading scorer this season, if you can't remember, 18.7 points per game. Also led the team in rebounds, 9.5 rebounds per game. Scots ended up 21-10 and second straight PSAC championship. Great season altogether. Congratulations to Darren Tills from the Fighting Scots. Good luck to him in his future endeavors, and good luck to the Fighting Scots next year. And we'll head to news after the break.
Getting around campus and town has never been so easy. Just show your Edinboro student ID card and you can ride the EMTA Edinboro Express Shuttle for free. Whether it's a class across campus or shopping at the other end of town, the Edinboro Express Shuttle can get you there and back safely and quickly. The Express runs Monday through Saturday for your convenience. Pick up a schedule at the UC Center, on board, or check out the EMTA website.
Get on board EMTA.
This week's Edinboro concert calendar brought to you by Denny's Bar and Banquet. On Saturday, April 1st, Next of Kin. Tickets are only $3. On Thursday, April 6th, Confederate Railroad. Tickets are $15 in advance or $18 at the door. Friday, April 7th, Poverty Neck Hillbillies. Tickets are $10 in advance or $12 at the door. And Saturday, April 8th, Bareback Jack. Tickets are only $3. All of these bands can be seen at Denny's Bar and Banquet, located on Route 98 in Edinboro. Or check us out online at dennysbarandbanquet.com.
Stars and constellations have always been interesting to children and adults alike, and college students are certainly no exception. The Edinboro Planetarium Club offers a great chance to learn more about these mystical lights in the sky. The Edinboro Planetarium Club meets 2 times a month in the planetarium located on the first floor of the Cooper Science Hall. For more information, contact Sean Peters at 732-2493. And great job by Casey, as always.
Yes.
As always. I wanted to note something before we go off tonight. This is actually going to be our last newscast.
It is.
Yeah.
It's been a good ride.
Getting some new blood in here. You train some people for next
New
year.
faces. No one's ever seen them. We're kind of excited about those. It's a good cast coming in. Who will be here for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
It's been a good ride. Good luck to all the graduates and
including us.
Yeah, including us. And we'll see you next time.